Today is Tuesday, day 187. I did a 20-minute workout in the morning before work. Got the juices flowing and had a solid workout. I think I ended up with like 260 kilojoules in it, so definitely one of my higher outputs for a 20-minute ride. And I actually didn't have much time after work to do. I was going to do a 45-minute class, but I was running late and I had other obligations. And so it's pretty late here. It's 10:30. I just finished like a 20-minute class on demand. So I did two 20-minute classes today. And this one I did completely different. One thing I've been noticing is on Strava they have, when you give it your FTP, your functional threshold power, which is like what you can do all out for like 60 minutes. So for mine was based off that 20-minute class a couple weeks ago, and I ended up with like a 244, right? That's my average wattage. So it gives you different zones that you should train in, and one of them's zone 7, which is neuromuscular zone. Now because I'm always kind of pushing hard and I never can really get it. So for me, 366 watts and up is the neuromuscular zone. But according to some of the reading I've done, that's the zone that you really build a lot of power in. So it's where you're kind of really pushing yourself and breaking down muscles and things like that. And so the problem is when I'm trying to get high wattage in a class, I never have the power in my legs to push at that 366 plus. Like I just can't do it. So this class instead, I was just keeping it really light, kind of like in the 120s, 130s range, but then just push as hard as absolute possible and see how long I could hold it. And so honestly, to get above 366, I was getting like 400, 450 watts, which is awesome, but I can only hold that for like 20 seconds. And then I'd be exhausted and I'd have to go back really low. So this workout, I was doing this thing where I was just, overall I wasn't focused on how much kilojoules I'm going to produce, but how many minutes I can be in the neuromuscular zone. And so I got like 2 minutes and 40 seconds in that zone out of a 20-minute class. So 20 seconds here and there of just like 400 to 450 kilojoules. So I think it's good to incorporate that some because, and it's not always, that's why it's not good to just look at your kilojoules every time. I know I always mention what I got, but that doesn't tell the whole story. And if you want to just gradually improve and get stronger, sometimes maybe it's better to do more of this type of workout. So I'm going to continue reading about this FTP power training, but I do think overall, there's different rides for different days. You should be trying for different zones and things like that. And so, but yeah, I mean, just basically keeping it light for 17 minutes and then pushing really hard. I was exhausted and I was still covered in sweat and still really tired. So it was a great workout, and I'm really sore actually. So definitely a different way to work out. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow.